Hello, good morning. How are you? Well, I got my makeup halfway on. I was talking, but I made an oops. So we're not going to post that video. We're going to post this video if it turns out. I had a dog in my yard today, and so my little dog wants outside, but he doesn't want to do anything when he's out there except sniff. So I got to go get a battery today because apparently I step on my scale too much and wore the battery out. I weigh myself every morning. You know, it's easier to keep track of your weight, and if you gain anything, it's easier to try to lose 1 pound than it is to try to lose 5. So if you gain anything and you're weighing yourself every day, if you gain anything, whatever you gain is really easy to lose. So, so yeah. So I have to make a special trip, and I'm going up by myself. So I think I will just meander around because I won't be on a time limit or anything. I don't have anybody to go with. So my daughter's busy. My mom hasn't called me back to tell me she wants to go. She'll probably call me about the time I'm already up there. And I'll say, well, too late. There was a dog in my yard earlier. My dog's seen it. And now they want to go outside and sniff around. It's a big dog. Well, about the size of my mom's dog, so it's probably about a medium-sized dog, but nonetheless, my dog is just a little 11-pounder, and I don't want him playing with a big dog. This dog doesn't seem mean, but, I don't care. I don't think little dogs and big dogs, unless they live together, I don't like putting mine around them because, Charlie will get sassy anyway, but I just don't want him to go after my animals. So that steel rod that I have for my dog to be on when I put him on his harness is down by the door. So when I go out, it goes with me. And if the dog comes over and bothers my dogs, starts picking on them, I'm going to use it on the other dog because that's how I'm going to protect my dogs. So Charlie will go after him. Well, I don't want Charlie going after him. I know that my vet says little dogs can hold their own. Good. I don't want him going after him. So I'm glad that he can hold his own. I don't want him going after him. I'm using this stuff again, but I wiped it off, and it's a lot easier to work with. And if that's the case, this is actually pretty good stuff, and I like it. Yeah. Here comes my eyelashes. I mean, it's got the side that you use, and then it's got the comb. That's what I like. I just don't like the mess. So, anyway, I never got the banana bread made, but I got my guest room clean. So, it's ready, other than my husband lost my flowers. So all my flowers in there are sitting on the bed till he finds my flowers because I don't want them lost. I don't want them tore up. I don't want them lost, or anything. And I want to stand corrected on something. Not because somebody corrected me, because nobody did. I haven't heard from anybody. But my in-laws, they work. They do work. But they work, one works outside the home, one works inside the home, but they're not, I don't know how to explain it. They're not out of the house 9 to 5 jobs. They're just in the home jobs, Which, I mean, that's just as good as anything else. I mean, whatever pays the bills. But anyway, that's what they do. So to say they don't work would be, you know, I didn't mean that they didn't work. I just meant they don't work. One doesn't work outside the house, and the other works on her own schedule. So, but they do work. So, anyway, I gotta go up today and get a battery, because that's what happens when you use your scale. But like I said, it's easier to keep an eye on your weight. It's easier to drop a pound than it is to try to drop 5. So as long as I'm on my scale, I really do like this stuff once you make it work, except I think the bottom is a little dark. So we'll see what we can do about taking some of that off. And lighten it up a little. There we go. That looks better. Tomorrow is prayer group. I'm going to go up and get my batteries today, because if it does what they say they're going to do, it's what people are saying it's going to do, and it gets, man, it's just uncanny at how my eyelashes have grown. And I really don't know what I did, but they've grown. You know, I had them falling in little pieces. I mean, you'd have them, they weren't even or nothing. And now they're evening, that they've grown. I got, you know, I don't have really long, super long eyelashes, but I don't think I need my fake ones. What do you think? I think they've grown. They've grown quite a bit. I don't know what I did to them, because they was real tiny there for a while. But anyway, I didn't get my banana bread. Like I said, I didn't get my banana bread made, but I did get my guest room cleaned. So, and yes, I don't want my flowers lost. So I put my flowers up on the bed, because my husband lost my other ones. They're downstairs somewhere. He kept dragging out my Christmas stuff that had very little flowers in it, because the only reason they did that is because that was temporary till he got my other flowers out. And he says, well, aren't those it? And I said, no. I said, don't you know what flowers look like? I said, I know that you do. So he says, well, I thought that was it. I said, okay, here's a tip, because he said you'd have to look. I said, it is in a container with flowers, only flowers. It's overstuffed with flowers. If it has anything else in it, that's not it, because it's only flowers. So, yeah, he couldn't find it last night. So, you know, if ever I get to Hobby Lobby before he gets them out, I'll get me new ones, because this is redunculous. I'll sit and I'll wait on him forever. He still hasn't gotten all my Easter. I haven't even got my daughter bought me an Easter rabbit last year to set out with some eggs, and he don't even know where they are. And I had them upstairs so that I wouldn't lose them. Then I thought, let's put it downstairs with the rest of my decorations and put them away. He don't know where they are, you know, because he goes down there and he cleans it up. Well, we went into the shower room, and I said, what is this? Because I said, you got stuff piled from the floor to the flipping ceiling. I feel like it's a hoarder's house. So I told him, bring up some bags, and I'll start going through the bags and getting rid of things. And he says, okay, but he didn't bring anything up this morning. So, you know, I'm not going to sit down there and go through everything. No, because it looks horrible. He says, well, I had to put stuff somewhere for when we had Christmas. I said, yeah, but you don't. You know, he's not going through anything. My husband, I love him and I appreciate that he helps, but he's not going through anything. He's just taking things and shoving them in baskets and bags, and he's throwing them in a thing. He's got some of my Christmas decorations in one end of the basement and some in the other end of the basement. And I told him, I says, we are going through this down here, and we are going to organize it. Because he says, well, you were supposed to help me organize it. Well, why? I'm doing the upstairs. You're not helping me with the downstairs. And the upstairs isn't, hoarded or anything. It's just needs to be, I'm doing a spring cleaning thing. And I want to get rid of stuff. And I don't want anything in the house that we're not using. I realize people have an overstock of things, but I think there's a limit. And I just want to have, you know, I don't want anything in the house that we're not using. And then when I get my bathroom done, I have a thing in there. My finger's still swollen, so I get to wear this ring. I have a thing in the bathroom that I have my towels on. I have another drawer containers in there that hold stuff. I'm going through all that. Drawer containers are going to go. My stuff's going in the linen closet. My clothes hamper's going in the bathroom. The bathroom's going to be a little bit bigger. We are going to completely wipe. And he thinks I'm kidding. I'm not kidding when I say we are going to wipe out this house and get it cleaned out, because I don't like all this stuff up here. I don't like it. I just don't like it. So anyway, well, I know it's a short vlog, but I'm going to let you go because I have to make a run and I have to get me some batteries, and I got a dog wanting out, and I got to, go through baskets and stuff. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk to you later. And until I see you again, read your Bible, pray to God. I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.